Let's take another look at tax, tip, markup, and discount. So first off, looking at lesson 4, which is tax and tip. So Stephanie and Michelle went to dinner at Olive Garden. If their bill was $45, how much would they pay in total with a 9.5% tax and a 20% tip? So, most important thing to note is these are both on original amount. Okay, so we are putting this tax percentage on our original of 45 and this 20% tip on the original of 45. So let's start with the tax. Setting up a percent proportion. We know the percentage of the tax is 9.5. And the total bill, our whole, on the bottom left is 45. We are solving for what the tax would be. So, looking at my diagonals, I am multiplying 45 and 9.5. And we get 427.5. And we're going to divide by the number in the same diagonal as the variable. So dividing this by 100, and you get 4.275, which I'm going to round to $4.28 for our tax. Now, when we are doing the tip, okay, we know the tip is 20%, so I'm putting that in the percent. It still is on the original amount of $45. We're not adding in the tax. So the $45 here is our amount that we're getting the tip out of, and we need to solve for that. So I'm going to plug in 45 times 20, which equals 900. And we're dividing by the number that's in the same diagonal as the variable, and we get $9. So for our final bill, we are adding the $45 for the food, plus $4.28 for the tax, plus $9 for the tip, which gives us a total of $58.28. Oop, that was cut off a little. All right, Grayson went on a $55 bike tour of Amsterdam. If there was a 7.25% sales tax and he left a 15% tip, what was the total amount he spent? Again, these both need to be on the original amount of $55. So we've got our tax that we're going to calculate first. Plugging in the percent part as 7.25. And the total amount is $55. We're solving for what would be the tax on that. Looking at my diagonals, the two numbers in the same diagonal, I'm multiplying 55 times 7.25. And we get 398.75. And we divide by the same number in the diagonal as the variable. So divide by 100, and that gives us it would be 9875. I'm going to round that to 99. Tip, again, is on the original amount, the $55. So, plugging into my percent proportion, we're calculating 15% for the tip on the same original amount of $55. So looking at our diagonal here, I am multiplying 55 times 15, which equals 825. We're dividing by the number in the same diagonal as the variable, and we get $8.25 for the tip. So our final amount spent is going to be the $55 for the tour, plus $3.99 in taxes, plus $8.25 in tip, gives us a total of $67.24. So that's a refresher on tax and tip. Again, I can't reiterate enough. The most important part is knowing that the original amount is what you're using for the tax and the tip. All right, markup and discount. So a pair of shoes costs a company $12 to make. If they add an 85% markup to the price, what would the selling price be? So cost them $12 to make. They're adding an 85% markup to the price. What would the selling price be? So let's figure out what 85% is of 12. 85% is our markup. 12 is the original. How much is 85% of that? Looking at my diagonal, I'm going to multiply 12 times 85, which equals 1,020. Dividing by the number in the same diagonal as the variable, and we get $10.20 for the markup. So the store bought it for $12. They're adding $10.20 in a markup. So the total cost, it's going to be the selling price at the store is that 12 plus 10, 20, and that gives you $22.20. Okay, number 4, at Best Buy, a TV that originally cost $699 is on sale for 30% off. If there is a 7% sales tax, what would the total price be? So $699 originally, it's 30% off. There are a couple ways that we could do this, okay? We're first gonna do it where we calculate the 30% and then we take it off, okay? So let's figure out what 30% is of $699. So in my proportion, I'm filling out 30% out of 100. $699 is our original on the bottom left. We are solving for what is 30%. So looking at my diagonals, I'm going to multiply $699 times 30, which is 20,970. And we are dividing that by 100 to get 209.7. Okay, so this is the discount. That's not the new price. This is what's being taken off of the $699. So we are gonna do $699 minus that 209.70, which gives us $489.30. So this is the new price. But then you actually have to go to the register and add on a sales tax. So we are gonna add on a sales tax to that new price of $489.30. We're only paying taxes on what we are actually paying, so on the discounted amount. So we are gonna set up a proportion here. We wanna know what is 7% of our new total, $489.30. What is that going to be? So I'm looking at my diagonals. I'm going to multiply $489.30 times 7, and I get 3425.1 and dividing by 100 equals $34.25 when we round. So this is our discounted price plus the amount in taxes. We're gonna add these together for our total price. So $49.30 plus $34.25 gives us a total of $523.55 for our discounted price plus the tax. All right, last one here. A snowmobile that originally cost $2,800 is on sale for 15% off. If there is a sales tax of 6.5%, what would the final cost be? So we're gonna do this another way. The other option is to say, if it's 15% off, right? Original price would be $100. So if we're taking off 15%, that means the new price is gonna be 85% of the original. So instead of finding the discount, subtracting it from the price and getting our new price, we are just subtracting our discount from 100 to say, okay, our new thing is gonna be 85% of the original. So I can plug this in as a proportion and calculate what is 85% of our original amount, which was $2,800. Okay, so I'm going to multiply 2,800 times 85, and we get 238,000, and I'm going to divide that by 100 to get 2,380. So our new price, slightly less than 2,800 with the discount, is 2,380. Now I can use that number to apply the tax to, because we are only taxed on whatever that discounted amount is. So we want to know what is 6.5% of our new price, $2,380. So I'm looking at my diagonals and I'm going to multiply 2,380 times 6.5 is 15,470, and divide by 100 equals 154.70. That is our tax amount that we need to add to the discounted price to get our total. So we're doing 2,380 plus the tax of 154.70 to get us a total of $2,534.70.